Times are tough in Calgary, and the Calgary Police have shown over the weekend that they continue to overstep their boundaries of the law. Let's get into it.
Oh, yeah!
What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back to The Fringe. I know we've had a lot of content kind of wrapping into Calgary's scene a little bit more on the channel here, but I felt this was something that needed to be discussed because this is something that occurs across the country. And well, when it comes to police overstepping their rights to infringe on other people's rights, we've seen many negligent cases where police want to move forward and, I guess, prosecute people or intervene in people's day-to-day business without the right to do so. An instance has happened in Calgary last week that, while it's been brought to my attention by one of our viewers, I wanted to kind of highlight it because it is concerning. Now, Calgary Police, or any police for that matter, when you look at police in the city, they have an obligation that they're not allowed to pull you over without probable cause. They're not allowed improper search and seizure. When it comes to procedure in Canada, we ask that people follow the rule of law. And we also ask that in return, I guess, people respect the laws and due process. But what we've seen here in Calgary, by Canada's Freedom Radio here showing up at Calgary Gestapo Police. Calgary has a major issue with corrupt officers. Now, I will warn anybody who's watching this channel, there is a little bit of language in this video, so if you have kids around, maybe keep them around. We're not going to show the whole clip because, again, it's 15 minutes long, but if you're not going to watch the clip, I will also iterate that what happens here essentially is there's a man parked at a C-train station in Calgary. My guess is it's either Marlborough, in the northeast, or one of the Stampede stations, again, based on the spiral staircase that I see at the C-train station. Could possibly be a Whitehorn or another one of those stations, but nonetheless, a man just sitting in his car minding his business when the police approach and try to give invalid reasons as to why they're going to run his identification. And again, I'll skip through the video. If I miss any points, we'll get to them, but let's just cut to the chase, folks. And we'll clip this and see what we can get together here.
Yo, what's going on here, man? Just backed in here and these motherfucking losers pull me over. Got my tag up. Oh my God, what the fuck do you want, man? What are you doing, man?
You want to roll down your window, sir?
Nah, I can hear you. What's up?
Okay, well, Constable Lang with Calgary Police, the reason why we're stopping you is because the vehicle's registered to a female and you're obviously a male, so can I see your driver's license?
Nah, man, it's not. Is the reported stolen?
Can I see your driver's
No,
license?
no, you don't run things here. You work for me until I break the law, mister. So I'm going to ask you again, is the car reported stolen?
No, but
okay, well then there's no reasonable articulate suspicion.
Actually, let me explain something to you, sir. Because the vehicle's registered to a female...
It doesn't matter.
Can I speak, or...
Well, you can say whatever,
male.
you can cop explain all you want, but...
You're a male, which means you need to identify yourself under the Traffic Safety Act, or
No, I don't.
arrest you.
Yeah, okay, then you can arrest me because I've done nothing wrong.
Go ahead and step out of the car, unlock the car.
What's your name and badge number? Call a sergeant
Unlock
right
the
now.
door.
I'm not locking my door. What are you talking about?
Unlock
Call
the
a sergeant.
1439. He's refusing to open the door. We're going to have to place him on the...
Call a sergeant. I haven't done anything wrong. What the fuck are you talking about?
Unlock the door.
What crime have I committed?
Under the TSA, you need to identify yourself. And you're
If I'm suspected of a crime.
Nope.
Yes, it is. I know the law.
Unlock the door. We're going to break the window.
You're going to break my window for me not doing anything wrong.
Unlock the door,
All we
sir.
want is your documents, man.
For what? My documents? Is this Nazi Germany?
Hold on, what's...
Is this Nazi Germany?
No,
So again, I'm going to jump in for a second here because, again, fair use. And also, again, it's a long video. So essentially what's happened here and where the police have made their error is you cannot run somebody's plates without suspicion. My guess, again, by the looks of this vehicle on the inside as well as the steering wheel area, this looks to be maybe like a Dodge Challenger or Charger by my guess. And again, I don't know if maybe there's thefts in the area or what's going on, but you can't run plates without probable cause. You can't just look into people's history and then walk up and say, well, give us your ID because this car's registered to a female. Anybody who has insurance knows that I can I can register a car under my name, but my wife is also under my insurance. So that's essentially saying that if my wife was out driving my vehicle, the police could just lawfully pull her over and say, give us your ID. We want to ensure that you have permission to drive this car. If she was doing nothing out of the ordinary on the road, if she wasn't swerving or causing an issue, if she wasn't speeding, they have no probable cause to pull her over, much like they've done to this individual here. Now, I have tremendous respect for police. Now, when I say that, I'm talking about police who actually abide by the law. I love cops. I think that those who run their jobs respectfully, that live up to the code of the law, are worthy of thank you for your service. I think that it's a very selfless act to put your name on the line and your life for complete strangers. However, abuse of power isn't uncommon these days. We see it all the time. This individual, I've always found that when dealing with the police, the first thing I always say to an officer is, what seems to be the problem? I want to cooperate in any way possible, and I don't want to obstruct your investigation, so that it lays down the groundworks right off the bat that I'm willing to cooperate. I'm willing to work with the police within reasonable bounds and be respectful, because as soon as, now I understand why this individual is upset, especially if this is a reoccurring issue. But I find that, again, you get more bees with honey. And sometimes it's better to just, be polite and try to get through a conversation, because as soon as you push back with aggression, you're going to be met with aggression. And again, that's just my own observation and my own way of dealing with the police. People may deal differently. And again, I'm not, slamming down on this guy's ability to handle this, but let's continue.
You guys are live on YouTube. Okay, you're live on YouTube, just so you know.
If you're
Perfect.
not going to produce your ID, then what's your name?
I can produce my ID, but I haven't done anything wrong. That's what I'm trying to talk to you, but this guy's escalating
Do
it.
you understand what he's asking?
He's saying he's gonna break my window because I've done nothing wrong, because this car is registered, he's saying, to a female. So what?
So we're allowed doing a check on documents because it's not registered.
Okay, call the female it's registered to then. I'm not gonna help you with your investigation.
So we need to ID you to see who you are.
What does that matter? How is me, okay, if the car
No, they don't. There's been no crime.
is registered to a female, right? How is my license or my ID gonna tell you who I am? Like, how is that gonna help the situation?
Under the Traffic Safety Act, you have to identify yourself.
If I'm lawfully pulled over. I've already been to court for this. So you're gonna lose your badge. What's your name and badge number?
I'm not worried about it. I've already given
Perfect.
that
Okay.
information to you.
No, you didn't.
Okay, so right there, that police officer has violated his obligations to the law, because anytime a police officer is asked to identify themselves, they are to give their last name and their badge number, which, again, this officer actually does not, throughout this entire 15.5-minute video, give his identification when he's asked multiple times.
S.
What's your name?
Lagine.
Yep. You got
S.
it.
Lagine
What's
is
your
a
name?
tyrant,
What's your
thug.
name?
My name, I'll give you my first name.
Sure.
Okay. What? Look at him put on his gloves. I haven't done anything wrong. This is how you guys treat the public? I've done nothing wrong.
I'm giving you another chance here. but
Another
I'm
chance. He's putting on his gloves to intimidate me. Look at
What's-
this.
What's your name?
My name is Dwight.
Dwight? DWIGHT?
Yeah.
What's your last name, Dwight?
Sir, I'm asking, why are you doing this to me? I haven't committed a crime.
We've explained it multiple
So you
times.
guys are gonna, okay, under duress, I'm gonna give you my last name under duress because he's threatening me, putting on gloves. Yes, he is, putting on gloves, threatening me, telling me he's gonna break my window. This cupcake right here said he's gonna break my window.
So, what's your last name?
Domino.
Spell it for me, please.
Just like Domino's.
Okay. Domino. What's your date of birth, man?
But I don't understand why you're putting me in the system. I haven't done anything wrong.
Are you 30, roughly?
Yeah, but I haven't done anything wrong, so why are you putting me in the system?
I've already explained it.
Shut up, you didn't explain nothing. You said you're gonna break my window because the vehicle is registered to a woman.
To identify yourself under the Traffic Safety Act.
Yeah, if I'm lawfully pulled over, I understand that.
Okay, so under the Traffic Safety Act, and again, if there's any officers or somebody who knows the law a little bit better than me watching this video, leave a comment. Let me know if I'm wrong here. But again, under the Traffic Safety Act, I believe, again, unless a crime or probable cause has occurred, they have no right to ask for that information. Now, again, I think that the individual's ability to handle this properly, and again, I can sympathize and understand their frustration. The important thing in any situation, again, and this is just my own criticism, is to keep a calm head and a cool head. You can make decisions a lot better when you're calm. I find that, if you were in the ocean and you were just left from a boat that sank or something and you're treading water. If you panic, you're going to drown. Whereas if you keep clear-headed, you relax, you try to think calmly and clearly and get a plan together, you can usually try to think a little more clearly and probably produce better results. Again, I'd probably stress that regardless of the behavior of the officers, this man is recording everything. We can see there's body cam footage, unless this officer, again, has shut off his camera, which is illegal. But he's got it all on film. If I were this guy, I would have simply just... Now, he said under duress he was going to produce his identification. I wouldn't have done so. I would have just continued to allow them to break my window and arrest me because, again, I've done nothing wrong. Again, if there's anybody who knows the law better than me and I'm wrong, tell me in the comments.
I'm not pulled over. I'm parked. My car is off. I am parked. I am parked. I have dash cam in the front and the back of my car. I have dash cam, you loser. You're a tyrant. You're shitty at your job. That's why you'll never have stripes. Yeah, okay, cupcake.
So right there, see that just escalates the issue. Now, as we skip ahead, because again, we're not going to show the whole 15-minute clip here. Let's try and get some more of what's going on.
Wrong, sitting in their car, and then you guys pull up like this, putting on gloves and threatening people.
So we issued the traffic stop.
No, there was no. I'm parked.
I know, but this is a traffic stop. You're in the vehicle.
But I'm parked. My car's off.
Can you hear me out?
Yes, sir.
So we ran the plate, and it came back as the registered owner, as a female registered owner.
Okay, but it's not reported stolen.
It's up to us.
My charter protects me against reasonable searches and seizures.
I'm trying to help you understand here. Okay. So under the TSA, we're supposed to be checking documents to make sure that you have a valid driver's license, registration, and insurance. And we
with probable cause. Again, I could be wrong. If I were this person, again, I'd be questioning where under the TSA does it state that. Give me the page, the paragraph, whatever you want to take it from, the subsection. Where does it state that? I want to see that. Now, again, if we've missed the point of the video where he does ask for a sergeant multiple times. The other officer who wouldn't identify himself constantly tells him that a sergeant is busy. There will be no sergeant coming. But this continues.
You can contact the RO after all of that. But under the TSA, you need to identify yourself.
Okay, also in the Charter of Rights, it tells me that I am protected under the Charter against discrimination, unlawful searches and seizures. I understand.
Arrested
For the Police Act.
Your driver's license.
No, I gave you my name and stuff. Can I reach Can I reach for it? Under duress. Yeah, that's a secondary charge. That's a secondary charge, stupid.
Are you going to pass me your ID?
So again, calling them stupid. He does give them his identification. They do a check. And this man apparently is waiting for his daughter. She does arrive and, well, we'll finish up here.
Fucking pieces of shit garbage. Look at this, trying to fuck up my daughter. Don't fucking talk to my kid, you fucking loser. Don't talk to my fucking kid. You guys are losers. This is why I don't respect police. You guys are fucking losers. What did I do? Nothing. But what did I do? Okay, fine. I'll start over. What did I do? Why do I have police surrounding me, putting lights in my fucking face? This guy threatening because the car's registered to a female? There's no crime. It's not reported stolen. There's nothing absolutely wrong with it being registered to a female. You're completely wrong. It doesn't matter. I can identify as a female. Okay, so now you're being a fucking bigot?
Does it say that on your identification?
Yeah, it might just say that on my identification. You fucking loser, man. So fucking embarrass me in my own community all the time, man. I didn't do nothing, no criminal history. I didn't...
Well, look.
Actually, no, it's warm right now. I don't want it.
What's up?
07.
5207?
That's what I said.
Okay, and why you guys out here mean mugging and thugging on people that ain't committing crimes? Is all the crime in Calgary solved that you guys can't go mess with a criminal?
I guess so.
You guess so?
Yeah.
I'm glad you have a personality when you violate my charter, so... You guys have violated my charter today.
How did I violate your charter?
You and your gang members did, and I will be filing a complaint. Where's your precinct, please, that I can go to?
How did I violate your charter?
You were a witness. You were a witness to my charter. Me, unreasonable searches and seizures, threatening to break my window, threatening bodily harm on me, for absolutely no reason. I absolutely did nothing wrong.
Perfect. Okay, no, that
which detachment? Which detachment?
That helps me understand.
Which detachment can I go to?
Search and seizure is what you said. So that's
No, that's part of it. That's part of it. I'm allowed to be
your
secure.
Section 8
Yes,
charter rights?
yes.
Is
And
that
number
section-
eight, number eight, I can just be secure
Okay.
in my persons and on my property and papers.
Okay.
You guys violated that today, and now I'm wondering which precinct are you guys out of so I can go down and file the proper complaint.
Calgary Police Service, reach out to the professional standards section.
Okay.
If you go on the Calgary Police Service,
So you're not getting from which
website,
detachment you're from? Are you from District 4, District 2?
There's no such thing as a detachment in Calgary. But you
There's
can
District 4, there's District 2. What are you talking about?
reach out to the Calgary Police Service
Wow, look at
professional
it.
standards section. You can go on their website. They have a
Oh,
complaints
man.
button. You click the complaints
Yo,
button,
can you pigs get out of the way so I can leave?
and then that's how you fill out a complaint.
Perfect. I will be.
So again, I'll give this officer some credit because again, we skipped over, but he did identify himself. Again, I think that there's a lot to take from this video and a lot of what's going on. But what you see there, regardless, is again, by my personal opinion, from what I've seen, is improbable search and seizure. They had no reason to pull this gentleman over. They had no reason to ask for his identification. Again, it's speculation because we don't know what led up to that pullover. Again, they haven't stated anything. The police haven't. They've simply just said they ran the plates. It was registered to a female. If that was the only reason for attempting a stop, they're outside of their jurisdiction in terms of what they can do there. But we've seen this countless times, and we've seen it across the country, not just asking people for their identification at random, but not following laws and basic principles, assuming they're above the law. Now, I've stated multiple times in my run for mayor for Calgary that I believe that what this city needs is a full force audit of the police department. Again, I support lawful, law-abiding police officers that are there to do a job, that know what job they're there to do, and uphold the law 110% all the time, that they don't stray from it. Calgary police officers are paid quite handsomely for their job. I live on the boundaries that if you're corrupt, if you're not there to do your job, if you're there to take marching orders from somebody you shouldn't be, you should be fired immediately, reprimanded, even if you're the chief of police, and be replaced with somebody who's willing to do the job properly for the level of pay that they receive. Now, it's one of those situations where if you don't want to do the job properly, I can find somebody else who will. And ultimately, I think that a lot of police departments need a roto-rooter, while at the same time, those officers who do uphold the law, who do react within the confines of the law, do take a lot of crap like this from people as well. But people are fed up, and people are sick and tired of what they're dealing with when it comes to police, when they're what they're dealing with from their government, what they're dealing with from their cities, their provinces, their federal government. It's all hit a boiling point, and we're going to see this more as we get into next year, as times get even harder for Canadians. Again, tickets for people, let alone being pulled over like this. I mean, the average traffic stop in Calgary runs tickets of a minimum of somewhere around $300. So how people can afford any kind of fine, whether it's a seatbelt, speeding, anything else, mixed on top of all the hardships people are going through. This is where we see as tensions start to mount. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. Again, we've gone into multiple different avenues on this video, but I wanted to highlight again what can happen when police overstep their boundaries. I'm not impressed with what I've seen from these officers at the Calgary Police Service. Again, if I'm wrong, if I've overreached here, let me know in the comments. Again, I'm happy to be corrected. So leave your comments down below if it's your first time here. I hope this video has earned your subscription. As you're hitting that subscribe button, make sure to turn on your bell for notifications and join us live every Sunday here on the channel as we do the weekly wrap and go over everything that's happened in the previous week, everything coming up in the week ahead, as well as a little bit of back and forth with the community. Again, I love my police officers who do things properly. I give them much respect. Thank you for your service. If you are an officer watching this video, I hope you guys enjoyed this one and have a great rest of your day. I'll catch you on the next one.